Did you know that 73% of creative professionals experience mental blocks regularly? Rigid thinking patterns form when we rely on familiar neural pathways. Neuroscientists at MIT found that the brain defaults to these cognitive shortcuts to conserve energy. This efficiency comes at a cost. It creates invisible barriers to innovative thinking. The first step to rewiring is recognizing these self-imposed limitations. Harvard research reveals mental blocks originate in the prefrontal cortex. Brain scans show established neural pathways glow brighter, while potential new connections remain dim. Interestingly, a 2023 study demonstrated that these rigid pathways can physically thicken with repeated use, making change harder. However, neuroplasticity means our brains can form new connections at any age through deliberate practice. Cambridge University's 2024 study found that just 5 minutes of daily unconventional thinking can begin rewiring the brain. Participants who practiced opposite-day exercises, like writing with their non-dominant hand, showed 17% more neural activity in creative centers after 1 month. The key is consistent, small challenges that disrupt automatic thinking patterns without overwhelming the brain. Stanford psychologists discovered that tolerating mental discomfort triggers BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which stimulates neuron growth. Their 2023 experiment showed subjects who endured 15 minutes of unsolved problems daily developed 23% more creative solutions than control groups. This productive frustration is the fertile ground where new neural pathways take root. A 2024 meta-analysis of 47 studies confirmed that unstructured play activates the brain's default mode network 40% more than focused work. Building with blocks, doodling, or improvisational music creates safe spaces for neural experimentation. Google's Creative Lab found employees who engaged in weekly play sessions generated 31% more patentable ideas. MIT's antidisciplinary research group proves breaking rules systematically enhances creativity. Their wrong-thinking exercises, like solving math problems with art supplies, increased participants' originality scores by 58%. This works because unconventional approaches force the brain to recruit underused neural networks, creating unexpected connections between previously separate knowledge areas. Princeton neuroscientists identified flow state as the moment when the brain's executive function quiets and the subconscious takes over. EEG scans show gamma-wave synchronization across multiple brain regions during flow. Remarkably, this state burns 28% more glucose than normal thinking, explaining both its intensity and the post-flow mental fatigue many experience. UCLA research demonstrates that rewired brains spot patterns 62% faster than conventional thinkers. This hyperconnection ability stems from strengthened links between the visual cortex and anterior superior temporal gyrus. The most creative professionals in their study showed neural activity resembling REM sleep while awake, explaining their ability to find connections others miss. Brain scans from the University of London's Creativity Lab show that after 6 months of rewiring practice, subjects developed denser white matter in the corpus callosum, the bridge between brain hemispheres. This physical change explains their newfound ability to combine logical and creative thinking seamlessly. The transformation wasn't just functional, but structural, proving lasting change is possible. A 10-year Oxford study found that individuals who maintained rewiring practices could enter creative states on demand. Their brains showed remarkable adaptability, temporarily weakening conventional pathways to boost innovative thinking when needed. This cognitive flexibility became their default mode, proving that with consistent effort, we can fundamentally transform how our minds work.